Hi everyone, thank you for watching Laugayata. You can post your chemistry related questions in the comment section and I'll make a video solution for that. In this video, I'll tell you how to solve the Hess's law numericals in the easiest method. So first of all, let's see what is the Hess's law. So Hess's law states that the change in the enthalpy for a stepwise process is the sum of the enthalpy changes of the steps, as you can see in example here. So there is a reaction in which the A plus 2B is changing to 2D. Now this reaction can be broken into two steps. The first step is A plus 2B is giving C, for which the enthalpy changes delta H1. As you can see here that this is A plus 2B and it's changing to C and the enthalpy changes delta H1. Now next step is it's changing, C is changing to 2D and the enthalpy changes delta H2. You can see here also that C is changing to 2D and the enthalpy changes delta H2. Now we need to calculate the enthalpy change for the whole reaction, that is the sum of the steps, which is A plus 2B is giving 2D. For that the enthalpy change will be equal to this enthalpy change plus this enthalpy change. So it means that it is the sum of the enthalpy changes of the steps involved in the complete reaction. Now let's see an example for this Hess's law. In this question, I'll be also telling you the method or the trick to solve the Hess's law numericals. So in this question, this reaction is given for which we need to calculate the delta H. Okay, and there are three reactions given for which the enthalpy changes are already given. So we need to apply the Hess's law and we need to calculate the delta H reaction for this reaction. Now we will call this reaction as the desired reaction. Okay. Now we will compare this reaction with the other three reactions given. First of all, we'll see in the first reaction, we'll see that in this reaction the carbon is on reactant side and in the desired reaction also it is on the reactant side. So we will leave this reaction as such. Okay. So for this reaction the delta H is minus 393.5 kilojoules. Now let's see the second one. For this the carbon monoxide is on reactant side for this reaction and here on the desired reaction it is on the product side. So it means that we have to reverse this reaction. By reversing this reaction the delta H will also become the positive. Here it is minus 566 and after reversing the reaction it will become plus 566. Now next thing we need to see that here it is 2 moles, right? But here it is 1 mole. So what we will do is we will multiply this reaction by half. As you can see here, we have multiplied this reaction by half and we have reversed this reaction. So what will happen to delta H is delta H will also become half and I have also reversed the sign for this delta H. Now let's see the third reaction. Here in the third reaction it is H2 is on reactant side and here the H2 is on product side. So again we will reverse this reaction and here it is 2 moles and here it is 1 mole. So it means that we have to multiply this reaction with the half. As you can see here, I have multiplied this whole reaction with half and I have reversed this reaction. And the delta H has also become half multiplied by plus because I have reversed this reaction, so negative will become positive here and it will be plus 483.6 kilojoules. Now the last thing we need to do is we have to add up all these three reactions. So we have add up all these three reactions, okay, and what we have found is some of the reactants and products are getting cancelled. Here it is half mole of O2, half mole of O2. So it means there is 1 mole of O2 on the product side and on the reactant side also there is 1 mole. So it gets cancelled. Second thing is here CO2 is on reactant side and here product side is also CO2. So that will also get cancelled. And we will see other reactants and products also which can get cancelled. So rest of these things will remain same. So the reaction by adding up all these three reactions is C plus water gives CO plus H2 and Delta H reaction will also be obtained by adding all three delta H. Okay, so we'll get the answer as plus 131.3 kilojoules. So one thing you need to keep in mind while doing the Hess's law numericals is you need to see that what is on the reactant side and what are on the product side of the desired reactions, and then you need to compare that with the given reactions of whose the enthalpies are given. Okay, so that is the only thing. And the second thing also, you need to see that you need to compare the moles of the reactants and products with that of the desired reaction. Okay, and from that you will get an idea that how are you going to solve that question. Try any question from your textbook and you will get to know, you apply this trick and you will get to know that how you can solve these types of reactions.